Hey, this is Aaron.
And Blake, we're AB Data.
Thanks for walking through this Alteryx Weekly challenge with us.
Today we're taking a look at weekly challenge number 176. It's a fun little math problem that we're going to be solving here. There are four three-digit numbers, each of which equals the sum of each of its cube digits. Three of them are the number 153, 370, and 407. We're actually going to solve for all three of those, plus the fourth one as well. To get started, we don't give an input. We have to create our own, so we're going to use the generate rows tool to do that. So we're going to say we're going to start out at number 100. We're going to say our row count is going to be less than or equal to 999, and then our row count is going to increase by 1 each time that we run here. So go ahead and hit the run button. There's a whole bunch of different ways to solve this problem. I'm going to take one approach. Others may have taken a different approach, but I'm going to go ahead and first start out by changing my row count into a string here. It has a size of 3, since we're only dealing with three-digit numbers. That'll make it very efficient. I'm then going to use the regex tool to go ahead and parse out those numbers. So I'm going to look at row count. My expression is going to be I just want to take each digit that I see, and I tokenize it out into 3 columns. I'm going to leave the output root name empty, so they'll just be called 1, 2, and 3. So you can see everything's been parsed out here. Pretty easy to deal with. Now we're going to take a multi-field formula, and we're going to turn this into, or we're going to, for one, cube all these numbers like we need to in the problem up above. So let's go ahead and take our multi-field formula. And we want to look at all of our text fields. We're going to be looking at 1, 2, and 3 here. We don't want to copy the output fields to a new one. We just want to keep the ones that we have. We can change the output type if we want to here to an integer. We're probably going to want to do that. And then we're also going to have to say that we want to treat this as a number. They're currently all strings since we used the regex tool to get our output. So first we're going to say toNumber. And we're going to say that we want our current field to be a number. Let's say toField current number. And then we also want to find all of the cubed value of all these numbers. So we're going to say the power of the current field is a number to the third power. And let's go ahead and run that and see what we get. And this looks really good because everything is being cubed here. So for number 103, we have the 3 has been cubed. Right on. Let's go ahead and use a formula to add all of those up. We're going to create a new column, and we're going to call this total. And we're just going to say 1 plus 2 plus 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and add all those up here and hit run. And you'll notice that I didn't change the data type coming out of this. I left it as a v-string. I could also just make it a string if I wanted to. But I'll just leave it how it was and keep it as a v-string for now. Okay, so now we have these totals, but we need to find out the ones that equal each other. So we're going to use a filter to do that, to do our final test here. So we're going to say if our row count equals our total, we're going to keep it. And that gives us 4 different fields here. The 3 answers that we were given before, which were 153, 370, and 407. And then our ultimate answer, which is 371, we can find right here as our expected solution.
Thank you for learning with us today. Good luck on your Alteryx journey.
For more information on custom training, managed service automations, and more, please visit our website at abdataconsulting.com.